Mid-November, and I'm going to keep coming at you with this one until you are ready to go. We're talking about business planning. We're talking about goal setting. We're talking about preparation for 2022. You need to be doing it, and it's go time. We got to be doing it right now. Now, here's the deal. You ever wonder why when you try to implement a new change, a new habit, for some reason, it's just so hard to do? You wonder, why can't I stick with this thing? Or maybe you don't wonder about it, but just as you start it, you start going, this is getting tough. I'm not seeing the changes. I'm just going to go back to the old. And then all of a sudden, we're back to the old. Changes never happen. And well, that's the way it goes. And here we go for another year of not making those changes. Well, here's the deal. There's a solution to that. And what it is, it's about recognizing what it actually takes to create a habit. Now, there's 3 steps to a habit: trigger, action, and reward. Now, this means that you got to understand, what is the trigger? What is causing me to go and do this action? Then it is about taking action. And then there's the reward on how you feel after you've taken the action. So once we recognize the trigger, action, reward, now we figure out what's going to trigger me to go and get that done. Once it starts to trigger me, can I figure out how to create a habit out of that trigger so that there's always that recognition of what is that thing that I do before? How do I feel before, to then when I actually go to take action. Let's take an example here, okay? People who've got bad habits about, well, anything that their body desires, right? So they sit there and the body starts craving it. There's the trigger. They take action. They go ahead and actually do it. Then there's the reward. The body feels better. Well, let's move this over to business for a second. Think about our CRM. Think about scheduling. Think about your calendar. When you see things in a calendar and you actually see what you need to do in a day, well, there's the trigger. Look at the calendar. The action is go get it done. And the reward is, hey, you're getting a lot more done now because you're actually focused on your scheduling. So you see, when we try to build out a new habit, it all comes down to, how am I scheduling myself? What am I doing to actually create that trigger, right? That's going to actually cause me to take action so that I can then get that reward. Turn it into anything in business. Think about what happens just prior to that habit that you do, that thing that you either want to do or that you don't want to do. What happens just prior to that one? Change that up. Once you're into that habit, now it's about taking action and always feeling that reward. The more you reward yourself and the more you recognize that you're actually feeling good about those changes, hey, it's those small incremental changes we make every day that are going to build up and lead up to changing those habits. So pay attention to that trigger, then take action and go get that reward.